You see, we've earned respect night after night, year after year, giving it everything we've got. The blood, the sweat, and the tears for this business because we love it. And we've earned it. And you're looking at the best.
I get it, I re-up, I drop up, I go out and get it. Show them the vibe, but they still don't get it. Yeah. I told them cash.
Hi! Hello?
Hey, babe.
Have you missed me? Have you missed me?
Actually missed you. Where have you been for the last week of my life?
You know my number, babe.
I know it. I do know it.
What, have I been calling you a 141? Does that still exist, 141?
I don't think that does it still exist? I don't know.
I know you say
like 90s throwback, man.
Yeah, man, there's no private number and all that, but you know, you call me from an unknown number. I mean, I said an unknown number. You remember them days? That's long gone days, isn't it?
No. Long gone, babe.
Long gone days. If I'm calling you, you're gonna know it's me, mate.
Yeah, I'm telling you.
Do you know what I mean?
Hello, darling.
Oh, it's so good. How's the kids and everything?
Everyone's still alive.
That's good. Well, that's good to hear.
Still alive, they're still alive.
I am so relieved to hear that.
Oh, man, it's just, money.
Isn't it? It must be funny. Boy.
I'm telling you, every which way I turn, it's like, Mummy, can I have some money?
Girl, the money is funny right now, darling. I'm telling you.
I'm telling you, babe.
The money is funny. Anyway, darling, let the people them know we show this exists.
You are listening to the Hustle is Real 101 podcast.
Oh my God,
The song bad, is it?
believe it, you are entering the realms of the Hustle is Real 101 podcast, the home of real talks, real perspective, and real mother effing life, baby.
Is it a pod though, Needs?
They can call it that if they want to, but to me, it's just two half-decent people having a half-decent conversation. All right, babes?
Yes, babes, love
You know what I'm saying?
it. Oh, gosh. And tell us about yourself, Needs.
Well, some people lovingly refer to me as Neat, and I'm your resident buff babe in busyness.
I'm Miss
And that's it, darling. And to everyone who doesn't know, I'm Cam, entrepreneur, personal stylist, social media extraordinaire, and mummy of 4.
So look at the hats, juggling the hats.
I feel like I should put wife in there too, you know, like we can't be leaving Darren out.
In it, will you be my wife? Yeah, put wifey in there. Put a little bit of wife. I can't stand that word no more. Yeah, because people use it and they don't. It's not even their wife, and it's like it's never gonna be, and they're still wifey for the day.
I know.
You know,
completely overused in it.
I know, man.
Out of context, man. But hey,
they've killed it. They've absolutely could have killed it on BBC. Any little bit of urban, it's wifey. Do you know what I mean?
I know.
They killed me, man.
Oh.
Well, guys, we're back at season 2. We decided to go into season 2 with season 2. Because we could have just count up. I think Joe Budden is on a podcast episode 600 and something, so because you know that's a little bit of peacocking, though, isn't it, babe? It's just showing his numbers, isn't he? He's just dangling his fruit, isn't he?
He is.
He's giving it a big one.
It around, man. He's throwing it around.
He's giving it a big one. So we could have, just counted up, which we can do any time, but we thought it's nice for everybody where they're coming with us on this journey to just come in on the season. So say you don't know who we are. Say you do come back in and you find out that these 2 chicks from London chatting away their business on the internet, on the podcast streets. then you can go back into season 1 and see where it all began, you know? So I thought, you know,
Yeah, exactly. No,
in the end,
I like it.
it worked out, didn't it?
It did work out, and I think it's, you know, seasons very chic.
I know.
We come in and out of seasons, and yeah, it suits us well, darling.
I love that.
Well.
I love it. I love the way you put that. You're so poetic sometimes, girl.
I do try not to sound like a complete chav all the time, all right?
You know what I say to the kids? The reason why I don't speak properly is because I can speak properly. So you just make sure you speak properly, all right?
Yeah, actually, that's it. I like that too, Nick.
You know, when you've got all of the tools, you can just fling them around like juggling balls, like juggle. Oh Lord, hallelujah to the gifts that God has given us. Hello.
Absolutely. Amen to that, darling.
The universe has blessed us with some things, and we're just trying to shine them up, buff them up, and see what we can do. Oh Lord, well, we're telling you guys, we've been listening to the listeners. And so we're going in with a new perspective. It's not an oldie. It's not a baddie. It's not a newie. It's just a goodie.
Now he's getting all poetic.
Do you know what I mean, darling? I'd follow suit.
I mean, Shakespeare bit of a run for his money. Yeah.
I thought I would fall asleep, darling. Listen, I have been in some performances in my time, you know. Yes, I was in To Kill a Mockingbird.
Was you?
Yes, darling, I was in To Kill a Mockingbird. That was one of my featured roles at my secondary school. I know what they call it in the rest of the world when you're around. What? I just, you know, they needed me on stage. And what was the other one? It was Shakespeare, Midsummer Night's Dream. Midsummer Night's Dream, darling.
Oh, okay.
Yes, darling. So you can see where some of this comes from. Shout out to what's he called? Mr. Matsura. And he said to me, you know, if you get your eyebrows widened, it will make your, like, if you shave off your eyebrows and pencil them in, it will widen your whole eyes, darling. It will add to your beauty. And I thought about it, Mr. Matsura. I didn't quite take the plunge, but I do take more attention to my eyebrows now, babe.
Oh, what? You're a drama teacher. He's ahead of his time, though. They're talking about filling in eyebrows.
Listen, my man was ahead of his time.
Put up the whole lot of them off back in the 90s.
Listen, plucked them off, and I thought, no, it was...
Still ain't grown back.
Listen, that was the problem. I was seeing these people on the bus, back then on the bus with this stuff going on, and sometimes it'd been penciled in blue, and I thought, no, that's not for me, babe. Yeah, I thought, that's not for me, babe. I said, when they start, see, Rihanna had to come with Fenty before there was a choice of colouring. So until Rihanna came, I wasn't going to take off my eyebrows and hope for the best. No.
Oh my God.
But Mr. Matsura, you did spark something in me, because the meeting's talking about that. How many years later?
I know.
I came over and leant on the piano. You know, after we'd done one of those choruses at school, and there's only a few people who could like sing certain songs. And I remember we did, what was it? Saving All My Love For You by the piano. But it was another girl, and she ended up singing on cruise ships, but she was older than me. And she had that full-on, like, proper theatre voice and stuff, where I was more on the soulful side of things. And he just came up by the piano, and I thought, why'd you have to bang the key so damn loud? You're driving me out, babe. And he came along and he leant on the piano, and he just said to me about the eyebrow thing, and I've never forgotten it, darling.
All right.
Yeah, so... Shout out to Mr. Matsura. Yeah, just took me right back to school then, boy.
It's funny though, isn't it? Like, we go through these times in our lives and there are like prominent figures that you really just remember.
Yeah.
Figures that remind you of things, you know, it's funny.
It's like, we did a musical and I still remember some of the words. It was called The Greatest Show on Earth, and they wrote it. And it was about just going around the world at different parts of time in history. It covered slavery, it covered this and covered that. And I can still borrow off the lyrics now. Listen, don't play with Mr. Matsura.
Listen, don't talk to me about lyrics here, babe. We did Joseph and his Technicolor Dream.
That's rotted.
It's Schofield to move over, yeah? Jason Donovan.
Listen.
My eyes. The curtain. Oh, you know.
It was fabulous. What is that?
You. I'm
Don't
telling
play.
you. Yeah.
That was the first time we knew that we were pineapples, darling. I'm telling you, man. I'm telling you. That's the stuff that brings people together. It's crazy, isn't it?
Telling you. It's true. It is so true.
But this year, man, I don't know. The year's hotting up, you know. Just before we came on the line, I was listening to some just little bits of stuff going on. Hairdressers are still beefing with clients because they're sitting in the chair getting up and finding out that it's not the price they thought it was going to be, and you're going to drag it off my head, or so I can leave bald with the guy and get the money, or are you going to let me off so I can come back and pay the next time? We'll discuss that kind of thing about entrepreneurship and serving and paying and all them kind of things, because it seems to be a constant thing. We will definitely, let me just mark that down after. Don't let me forget. So so we got another topic you was talking about earlier. I've got to definitely think that down because that needs some in-depth discussion. But that is something that I was looking at, and they were getting right hot up. And the boy on TikTok, it was a young man doing the discussion over it. You know when you do the little cutout and you're over the front.
Yeah.
And he's like trying to work out, like, are you guys gonna fight or are you gonna call the police? Like, how's this thing gonna end? Where's this wig gonna end? On the floor? It's already cut and styled. So, boy. I don't know how that one went in, but they just kept saying, I'm alive. And the hairdresser kept going, yeah, I'm alive. And I'm alive. And it was just getting a bit much. So then you just reminded me that I'm meant to be in line with you.
Yeah.
Yes, darling. So,
priorities, mate.
Yeah, priorities. Yeah, speaking of priorities, I'm telling you, it's to this year, right now, at this stage, I'm on Operation 2023, The Revolution. I have... Listen, I have started yanking things down, tearing things over, turning things over. I'm shaking the table in here. I'm rocking the royal table, boy. I'm telling you, I just wake up and I think I'm taking that apart. I'm taking that apart. I'm on that. It's just now we've got to work out how we're going to put it all back together.
Oh my goodness!
So we said that we had one of our quotes at the end of the podcast. The guy said you got to be a disruptor. You got to destroy, and then once you destroy, you're able to piece it back together. So I think I took that literally and run with it.
You took that quite literally.
Yeah, man. Everything. So it's me and the decorator, the builder. We're going to be fist bumping for the next month.
Oh my gosh!
Yes,
oh
Miller.
my gosh!
Yes.
Never mind the sky bloke. It's the decorator and
But I'm telling you, this year requires focus, razor sharp determination, a dash of ignorance, and a whole load of sleep deprivation. And then after that, we can sleep in 2024.
Yes, Mama Bear. Yes, Mama Bear. Mama Bear. That's what I'm going to start calling you.
Of course. I think it's that
in business.
Girl, I'm telling you that I think the algorithms, you know when you watch 1, 2, 3 motivational quotes and then they start giving you them every day? This is what happens. This is the outcome. This is the outcome.
It's not a bad thing, Neats. It's not a bad thing taking the bull by the horns and just, doing what you got to do, babe.
That's what I'm saying.
What you got to do.
Right. So this week we're doing the comment section and we're doing the KMT of the week only. So we're hyper-focusing, we're niching down. Would they say the something is in the niche? What's that saying? But it's not niche because it's niche. The entrepreneurs say?
I don't know that one, darling.
It's a new one. It's the something that rich is in the niche or something like that. But obviously it's niche.
Yeah.
We say niche, but in order
to say niche though, I'm not sure.
Well, yeah, niche. Yeah, they were kind of saying that it's niche, but we know that a lot of people say niche because it's French niche, and it is niche French.
Yeah, that's what I thought.
Yeah, it's something like that. So, end of the day, at the moment, that saying is going through on what people are doing, and the world is crazy. So we've niched it down so that we can focus on the bigger picture and get really into it, and then sometimes just home in on the smaller things that's going on, because it's the little pieces of the puzzle that make the big picture, right?
Absolutely, babes. Absolutely.
Or has that changed? On TikTok.
Last time I looked, that's what it was.
In there. Thank God. Thank God. We'll check again next week. God's sake.
Yeah.
Right. So we are going to put in our. Do you want to do the comment? Well, now should we stick it after we got into the what's going on?
Yeah, we'll stick it in after.
All right. So this segment, this session, this convo is titled Ducking and Weaving. Ducking and weaving, darling.
Love it.
Right. So we're entering the comment section and we're in the Twitter. Twitter is a place. I know what we need to find a name to call that planet. Twitter. Planet Twitter. Let's call it Planet Twitter. Planet Twitter. Right. So we've gone to Planet Twitter and everybody is up in one at Daily Loud. This is the page this is the Twitter country. This is the Twitter country on the planet that has posted about this. And Amazon owner Jeff Bezos and Lauren Sanchez celebrate engagement with a $4,000 wine with a side eye, big white eyeballs, side eye in the middle. 1,290 retweets, 1,207 people have quoted it, 100 million likes and billion bookmarks. And let me tell you, the world has a lot to say, and they are in this man's business. What is it about rich people?
No.
What is it about rich people and people's fascination with what they're doing?
Not only that, babes. How did they even know that my guy had a 4,000 bottle of wine that he popped open to celebrate his engagement? How did they know that?
Them too inner, man. They're too inner.
Unless they tweeted it, unless they took a picture of it themselves.
I tweet. You know what? I haven't seen a picture of the actual. There's a bottle of wine there. So maybe it was somebody who worked at the place. The bottle of wine stuck over him. He's looking really fit though, isn't he?
Yeah, he is. He's looking far better than last time I saw him.
Yeah, because he's looking like he's trimmed up himself, boy.
It's that bird that he's engaged to now.
Yeah, man.
It must be Lauren Sanchez that's given him relit his fire.
Yeah, man. She must have some little bit of what's it called going on, some pepper sauce going on.
I think she has.
She has, darling. Boy, listen, this Bell Girl, I can't even see what the label says in the bottle, but it's really expensive. It's at 8.6 million views. Wow. And the people them have quite a lot to say, as we can see by the numbers.
Mm-hmm.
So much money and still can't pick a good looking woman. It just tells you nerds are always gonna nerd no matter how much money they have. Lord. Oh my God. The people that mean this.
Oh, goodness.
Millionaire.
Picture that we're looking at. We can't really see her face too tough.
No, but they look good. They look good. Like,
to be honest, all I can see is boobs.
Yeah, boobs and stuff, and some lines and stuff, and chiseledness on the arms and the chiseledness on the places. And one person says, I hope she's a real one. It's a good point.
Okay.
Anyone like drinking £4,000 wine? No. Someone said, for those that are wondering, he's 59 and surprisingly she's 53. I figured she was much younger. That's a decent point, isn't it? Yeah. Because they're in their 50s. I'd like to know what some of these trolls are going to look like in their bloody 50s.
Exactly.
So rude.
I thought, did anyone say anything about the wine itself? I know that one said.
This one guy's with a picture of Ice Cube says, damn, Jeff, we see you. Damn, goddamn. Someone put, I wish I was rich. Let me see. You know what I mean? There's something. I swear I saw someone say something about the wine. Where is it? She hit the jackpot. She's the next female billionaire. Forbes should already add her. She knows what she's doing.
Funny, though. She's probably minted herself in some.
Yeah. I mean,
these people don't pick up poor people.
Well, after his last divorce, I don't think he's just going to pick up any person, is he?
Exactly. And they don't. The circles that they mingle in aren't normal people. It's all like affluent people.
Yeah, I know you get some people where the person happens to work. For example, they work in real estate and you bought a property, but still that person, you've met them in your surroundings. It's not going to be a little shack, is it? It's going to be some big, massive thing, isn't it?
Exactly. So I'd be surprised if she's just staying at home, twiddling her fake nails.
Yeah, it's not like she worked
I'm
on
sure
it.
she's probably got stuff going on herself or comes from a rich background.
Yeah, or she might just own a fleet of ice cream vans or something.
Yeah, something.
Do you know what I mean?
I don't know. I don't know if I can $4,000 for a bottle of wine. Like, it's just, I don't know, man. Maybe if I had like grands and grands in the bank, then no, I don't think I would though. But you can't really speculate if you're not in the situation. Would you spend $4,000 on a bottle of wine just to pee it out the next day or in that night?
Well,
2 hours.
I would probably have to take, if it was my favourite beverage and I knew that it had to be made in a certain way and they had to go over hill and gully to go and get all the bits to make it.
What makes it $4,000? Has it been sitting there for 80 years or
Yeah,
something?
someone was saying, why, how do people...
Is it special grapes that they stamp on with their toes, like dipped in some other kind of...
Yeah, because someone's saying they don't understand how, like, you can get wine in a discount bucket that's going off and that's out of date and they reduce it, and then this old wine is $4,000.
I understand. Was it, you know, something off the Titanic that they salvaged or something?
Must be.
$4,000. Like, why is it $4,000?
It must be the Titanic edition. Must
I don't
be.
know anything about wine, and I probably sound really silly.
They found
right
it.
now,
They
but-
found it underneath the sea with the cockles and mussels from the Titanic.
Yeah, I don't understand why it would be $4,000. Why?
For real.
I know you have aged wines and stuff. I mean, I'm not really a wine drinker.
Connoisseur, yeah.
But yeah, I mean, like, what would make it £4,000? What, like, I don't understand. Is it an unbreakable bottle?
So maybe, I think it's just old. It's been made by certain grapes, certain vineyards, and maybe yeah, and the grape will never be grown again or something.
Did it belong?
No, but it's the day.
Darnie, the bottle, like, did he get it at auction? I don't understand. I don't know.
We'll get into this one day. We're gonna have to go wine tasting one day, darling. I watched them do this thing where they blindfold you in South Africa. They blindfold you and then you have a taste sensation experience. You must do that.
Yeah, that'd be.
Yeah, so you drink the wine, then they put stuff in your mouth, and it's like all goes together, the flavors, and you just, you know, all that stuff. It looks interesting because it's better than the normal wine taster just going there to get drunk. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Yeah. Because yeah. Just then at some point you're just drinking the wine. It doesn't even taste of nothing no more. You're just drinking it because you're just drunk. So that's what I tend to see here. But the last one here that got the most traction was this young individual who said that my package did not arrive. So people have liked it. Yeah, mine didn't either. So there's the solution to your drink it and piss it out the next morning thing.
Mind your bloody $4,000 wine, mate.
Listen.
We've got to be getting your Amazon delivery guys in.
That's right. Blame it on every. Oh, don't even go. Listen, don't even go to Amazon because I even nearly forgot they nearly was into the section about the people then having to wee in the bottle because they can't take breaks or something. So we were yeah, but it's not. They broke it down kind of thing like the contractors to make the money. They've got to get sick to the times because it's not. I don't think it's the Amazon main workers. It's the ones who actually are contracted by them, and then they to get paid is a different pay structure. I think that's what's going on. But you just reminded me there. So we'll get into that whole job thing and what people are having to do for money right now. It's
yeah.
Do you know what I mean? So we'll talk about that. One other thing that came up on the thing that we wanted to comment to. Just one quick comment. Lizzo credits body shaming for making her want to leave music industry. And all I have to say about that, this is my comment because I didn't get a chance to tweet about it yet, is find something else to do with your time, people. Leave this damn girl alone because the world is full of people of all different shapes and sizes. And this is one girl who happens to be extremely talented. And if all you have time to do is say something about her, you need to really, really look at yourself and go and jump off something. Just a paper, jump off something. Just jump off something because I didn't
really think that she was too fazed by all those sorts of things.
Well, I think that the thing I think it just keeps going on and it's just getting to her now. It's pissing her off now because she just wants to be herself. She twerks, everyone twerks, they twerk. There's some people who don't look good twerking who are slim and get away with it. So I just don't understand. Like, just leave her, man. Leave her. Lizzo is Lizzo. She's one of a kind. What dryness would we be watching if everybody was the damn same? I just want them to get over it. I don't want to see this on my timeline anymore about Lizzo and this weight thing. Just leave her now, man. Get on my nerves.
I need to leave her. She's a really talented individual artist, you know, and people, you know, but that's the thing though, isn't it? When you're in the public eye, then you can just become, you know, the center of controversy, like continual trolling and stuff
Right. But it's just too much now.
Some people can bombastic side-eye it and just give a damn, but you know, I think that probably does cause a lot of these celebrity struggles, you know, the trolling and stuff. Like, so, no, they do need to leave her alone, man.
Yeah, because you take away all the entertainers if they went on strike.
She's a positive like role model in what she does. She's a strong, like, revolutionary woman with like that, you know, where she's coming from with her music and stuff. Leave the woman alone.
Leave her alone. It's long now. You're actually getting on my nerves now. Just don't talk about it.
She, you know, she's embracing herself, and at the end of the day, she is the type of celebrity that you want the younger generations to be looking up to, not some of these other ones. I'm not naming no names, but you know, like, she's far better than a lot that are out there. So leave the woman alone, man.
Yeah, you can get a lot worse. You can get a lot worse. You can do a lot worse than Lizzo. Trust and believe me.
Be kind, definitely.
Out to Ada.
I hope she don't leave.
I know.
Music industry.
I don't know. What would someone like her do, twiddling their thumbs sitting at home doing? What would they do?
She won't. Or what would she do? Maybe write for people, write lyrics and stuff, write tunes.
She could do.
But I hope she don't, though, because she's got a good voice, man.
Yeah, do you know what should be nice on one of them? They need to bring out a new talent show, like a big talent show, and have like a whole guest. I mean, I'd love to see Simon Cowell and that, but I'd love to see Lizzo on the bed. I don't want to see a whole load of weird people. I want to see the veterans who do it, but I want to see someone like Lizzo just jumping up and down when the people them get through, when they don't get through, and she's been through it all, so she knows, isn't it?
Yeah, she has.
Yeah.
Oh no, I hope she don't though, but she'll, yeah.
Yeah, you know what I want to see as well? You know how she plays the instrument? You know when they jump on the stage and they sing with the people in the competition?
Yeah.
Yeah, man, I want to see her with her flute. Take out your flute, gal. Yeah, man.
Oh my God.
Yeah. So, yeah, that's just me wanting to fling my little 2 pence in there, sorry.
Yeah, no, that's all right, babe. That's all right. That's all right.
Yeah, man. Boy, like, we're on to everybody's favourite section, the infamous love-hate situation that we love to lovingly call KMT of the
Oi, me talk to you for a second. What does KMT mean? KMT means kiss me teeth. That's a Jamaican's way of expressing displeasure. It sounds like this. I suck at kissing me teeth. Apparently that way of expressing itself comes from Africa.
Simple. Rhythm. Now there is 6 billion ways to die.
I literally to brace themselves for that. We were both so out of tune, man. That was like, it's meowing at night.
You gotta live your life. I'll just post that on the Instagram. That's what it's giving right now.
Oh my gosh. Totally giving.
You know? Oh my God. What are they doing, man?
These KMTs of the week, they're just getting, I don't even think why someone, I don't know what people are thinking. KMT of the week is about stink bombs at school. Okay?
To pick the damn.
Honestly, these kids at school with their stink bombs, you know, it's like in America, okay? So there was a boy who sent 6 of his friends to hospital after evacuating the school with fart spray, okay?
I can't.
Honestly, the student, Caney Creek High School in Texas, confessed to releasing a powerful irritant after the whole school was evacuated and 6 children had to be taken to a hospital. Okay? The naughty boy sent 6 of his school friends to hospital, and the rest of the school was forced to evacuate.
Oh my God.
After he released a fart spray, which was supposed to be a prank, but it really got out of hand. So, honestly, the nauseating scent left students and staff at the school reeling in agony, with some suffering from severe headaches and feeling sick. The foul odour was so potent that it promoted a full-scale evacuation of the school, with emergency services scrambling to locate the source. Despite a thorough investigation, firefighters and hazardous response teams were initially unable to detect signs of any gas leak. That is just terrible.
So people thought it was a gas leak. It was of the scale. It was of the toxicity. Yeah. People had to be hospitalized. And I've seen the 2 of these boys. If you ever see the 2 of them,
honestly,
they look like they need a good scrub.
This is what I'm saying. So it was a highly concentrated version of a prank product known as, I'm not even going to try and say it, some sort of fart spray anyway.
Oh my God.
Most it creates a smell like real poo and fake vomit.
Listen, you know what? Immediately I think to myself, it's out there producing this stuff. If you work in the factory that produces this stuff, what do you smell like? Because I know if you work on a fish counter or you work on certain places, the oil gets in your skin. What do you smell like?
Well, this is it. But apparently stink bombs are widely available products and range in effectiveness from being used as for simple pranks to military grade riot control chemical agents.
So you've got, basically you said, we're going to have military grade stuff, but we're going to make a watered down version that's going to be accessible to these 2 idiots so they can go out there and do the shit. Then you've got this other one guy to sit down in the people in house the other day. So you come out of school, you run out of school stinking because the 2 of them have got to put the fart stuff in the school, and then you get home and you find this other idiot sitting down in the damn settee.
That got
on a picnic.
These kids are it's just getting out of control.
You need your be
out of control. Well, you know the one that we spoke about last time, who went into the people's
house
randomly. Yeah, Mizzy. So he's since been arrested. He was arrested, but he's so boastful about all of.
They're braggadocious with it, man.
They are. They really are, and it's ridiculous. I mean, how can you let a fart spray off or whatever it was in a school, yeah? And that is like shutting down the school for the day. You're taking all those firefighters, paramedics and everything away from other things, like people that they could be attending to. They just don't think. They don't think,
it's
and
madness.
They don't see the bigger picture.
Madness. I think they're considering what to do with them. They're trying to work out what to do with these 2. And they're saying that in comparison to the school shooters, Funky didn't even mention on TJF, that this is a kind of prank that children used to kind of do, but not to this extent in comparison to going into the school and with shooting. But when does school turn into a place for so much foolery? There's foolery, set the fire alarm off, do the foolishness. But at this level of this, it's just pure, on a level of, you have no sense. You have no sense at all.
Basically, yeah. It's ridiculous. It is so out of order. So, yeah, that's a big fat KMT, man.
Boy, I remember back in the day, this girl at my school, she was meant to get A's in her GCSEs, this is her exams, and I think she got 1 mark lower. This one didn't even come home. She went to go and sit in the park. We couldn't even find her. Everyone was worried. She turned up eventually. But that's the kind of things people used to worry about back in the day. Flopping. Completely flopping.
Exactly.
Anyway, this thing that you're doing, this stuff that you're doing out here, you're going to see that it's not going to get you what you think it's going to get you. I'm spinning my finger around like an angry auntie. You're not going to get it. You're not going to get what you think you're going to get. You're not. The wicked re-trigger words.
They think they're going to get. What did they honestly think they were going to achieve from that?
Listen, little boy, you're not going to get what you think you're going to get. You will laugh. Yeah.
You need to go back to acting need.
I'm trying a different method. I'm doing my wife and kids here. I'm trying a different method, we've got to try a different way. We've got to shoot them a different way. And then we're going to go on TikTok and say that there's a viral curse going out. It's called and it's just, if you look into the eyes of an auntie of a certain age, will put a curse on you, and you'll never be able to log into TikTok ever again.
Yeah. Exactly.
I mean, that's the kind of thing we have to play them with their own game. We've got to think of how to play them with their own game, man.
Ridiculous. Ridiculous.
Everything they log into just doesn't work, and they just get a picture of us every time they try to log into anything. And then it releases fart smell as well. I'm thinking about my wife and kids. I'm just drawing for the TV show, thinking what would they do on that show to teach Una and them a lesson, you know?
Yeah.
Got to, man. We got to play them with their own nasty, evil, sinister game.
Yeah. Right.
Now for this chief. Oh, Lord.
To tell us, Neats.
This guy, you fool of fools. You fool of fools. This one. TMC have reported that an attorney by the name of Anthony Orlich was taking a walk out on the town with his friends and decided to yank off somebody's wig. Our sources say that Ashley declined medical attention. The lady was named Ashley, and she was minding her own business, walking down the street, and this guy decided to yank her wig off. He's a lawyer, an associate lawyer, trying to work his way up, and now you've flopped your career, you fool. Apparently the clips, they didn't just come off, like, it wasn't just on her head. The thing she yanked the combs, you know, the combs that secure it.
Yeah.
And it's gone into this whole thing about, you know, people and boundaries and all this stuff, and the firm have just said, not on our watch, mate, and they've just given him the boot, mate.
Yeah, good.
They've given him the boot, darling. Let me
do that. Why?
He's an idiot. That's why. He's a fool. You is an idiot.
I just don't understand. Like, what?
And look at him. It was so smug with it. Let me see if I can get a little something. Yeah, listen.
What, is that the wig? The green thing?
Yeah, the green thing's the wig. Yeah, hold on. Let's see if you can hear this.
Did you take my wig off? Because what
friends
made
are trying
you
to tell him
think
he's
that was
just
the good thing
not
to do?
having it.
What made you think that was the good thing to do?
Please.
For what? For what? Why did you do that? What makes you think that that's okay? Is that funny? Is that funny?
Apologize.
You don't even know me.
No,
Do you hate women or something? Why did you take my wig off and keep walking?
There's no reason.
For what, sir? Why?
Can you just leave?
Why?
Just say it.
Why did you take my wig off and just walk away?
Please.
Because what? Why?
Please.
Nah, have a nice one. Have a nice day. You're nice as fuck. Him, he needs somebody to beat his ass. I'm dead ass.
Pissed. And it went about their business, darling, and they found that guy in 0.00 seconds.
Did they?
Yes, my love. TikTok.
Oh my goodness.
Twitter. And let's talk, some of the Twitter people are on TikTok. TikTok has become the new investigation force. I'm telling you. They went out there and they found this guy.
Oh my gosh.
And they gathered round into a hive and they said, look, we're going to get him. And I think they contacted the workplace as well. And now he's
got the boot.
Sayonara. See you later. Vamoose.
Oh my gosh. So that big thing in his hand, is that the wig?
Yeah.
So it was quite a big wig then.
Yeah, it was like like a curly afro wig, but like with soft, bouncy, this like what's it, teal green colour.
Yeah.
You know, everyone's doing their hair in like where they're having the blonde bit and then the teal on top. Guys are even having it with the curly on top. I've seen them doing it with the different procedures, the way you get it to look like that. But she's got like a wig of it, and he decided to just go and walk past and just yank off the damn thing while she's
just being funny.
In the street. Yeah, but then it's
pretty funny. But he's out with his friend.
He's walking. I don't like your teeth, darling. You're gnashers, mate. Like, I know that, like, my teeth are not perfect, but I haven't gone and paid for them to look like this. So you and your cocky ass face it's going to stay went free in everyone's mind forever now. You're just annoying. Yeah, because I'm going to remember I was the guy with the teeth.
Oh, God.
Because he's just funniness of his face. And his friends were like, no, like, that's what they said, don't use drink as an excuse, because the friends were drinking like you and they kept saying, like, stop.
Yeah.
Don't do it.
Oh, gosh.
So this strange brother who's had his bullshit of a behaviour in the street is now not going to be desirable to work for anybody.
Well, his employers are too right. It won't look good on them. It doesn't look good.
No, it does not look good at all. At all. So we, sir, are going to sentence you to an eternity as a substitute teacher at only the worst schools in the world, because you're not gonna have a great legal career now. But being that you was an associate trying to come and work your way through the ranks, fool. Starting with the Stink Bomb School, that's where you're going to go to first. We're assigning you to the Stink Bomb School, where you will serve at least 5 years working with fart product manufacturers to improve the health and safety procedures of all schools around the world. And after you have served this sentence, you'll be promoted to eternal hell and damnation with nursery school age kids. You'll also double up as social media influencers to use you for all their pranks and future pranks for the next 70 years. And they will be allowed to beat you with a Ronald McDonald's wig and then be assigned to pick the hairs from your nostrils with rusty tweezers, all of their prank videos here on in. We think that this sentence is befitting to the crime and you should be on your way, Mr. whatever your name is, aka the Wig Snatcher.
The Wig Snatcher.
Mother...
needs to spoken. If this ever makes it onto your airways, that have to
Yeah, we'll make it to you because he's had plenty of time on his hands now, looking for a new job.
Oh my goodness, no. You know, that is just, it's ridiculous that the guy thought that that was okay, that he could just do that. That is like violating the woman, like, and her personal space, man.
He's disgusting. Where do they say it? Do they say rascal? Where's that is that Barbados they say that? He's a rascal. He's a rascal. However you say, anyone who's from the island would ever say rascal, tell me how to say it so that I can perfect the art of saying his name. Because he's going to be called, whatever his name is, Aldrich, whatever his name, Anthony Aldrich / rascal / the Witch Snatcher. That's going to be his name. All his hashtags, that's his hashtags.
It's ridiculous. And good on the people on TikTok for finding him, man.
Yeah, I hope he gets as much hashtags as they got for the coronation.
No, that they can't hide, man. You can't hide in this day and age.
You can't, man. You can't hide from TikTok.
They're just on it. They're just on it. You know, if it ain't the person directly next to you filming you, it's going to be someone across the street. No, somewhere, somehow.
You know what? Now they've got videos of people filming other people arguing about being filmed. That's how deep we are. You know what I mean?
There's no hiding.
Nowhere to run to, baby.
You do, like,
nowhere to hide.
And soon they're probably going to have bloody robots on the end of each street corner blooming.
That's right.
Yeah?
That's right.
It can turn 360.
Exactly. Don't give them ideas, you know. Don't give them ideas. The AI is listening.
Honestly, it's true though, isn't it, Nate?
The AI is listening, my friend.
They're crazy, man. But yeah, more fool you, twat.
Oh my God, what a fool. Like, I'll run you the video. You'll see the video. Because seriously, he is really, really giving dickhead vibes. Like, dickheads.
Yeah.
No, go on, Cam. It's your turn. Go on, dickhead. Go on, give a proper Mo Gilligan dickhead. Go on. Go on, dickhead. From your chest. Get your chest. Do it. Dickhead. No, I'm putting your hand in your chest, dickhead. Chest, what are you doing, dickhead? Go on, dickhead.
A warning, parental guidance.
Dickhead.
Oh my God, she's starting a tune. She's starting a new tune, man.
No, you are a fool and a half. You have we passed you.
The wickedest thing though is that he probably would have gone to like pursue a legal career and
exactly.
You know?
And made pure coin.
Yeah, but you've just done that foolishness.
Yeah.
People think before you act.
Yeah. Strippity.
You know?
Strippity.
Over silliness.
Oh my God. I'm telling you, it's too much. So I'm saying to you that our quote is, actually, you know what? Let me just touch on something that's really sad. I was going through the stories last night and Twitter, sudden death of DC Youngfly's partner, Jackie O. Yeah, it's so sad. It's sometimes when it's deep like this, and I know children are being left and stuff like that, it just hurts to the core. I mean, no, they started off on the Wilding Out, which is it's like Nick Cannon's show. That's the only kind of thing that reminds me of old MTV. You know, the only kind of show that can't really be replicated. You can do it around the world, but you can't make another Wilding Out. And to know that the two of them were on the show, and she was like the bottle girl, the number girl we got in the boxing ring kind of thing. And he was the comedian on there, and he's going from strength to strength, and he's doing really, really well. I've seen him with so many interviews, doing really, really well. You know, you turn into a jokester, and then you actually make a career out of being a jokester. You know, and then they've had this relationship, they have this social media channel. They're 3 kids. I think the daughter's called Nova, and the way she dotes on her parents and her mother is unbelievable. So then there's 2 more after that, which I don't know so well. I just know the second baby, I think I used to see, and then the third baby I don't know so well. But beautiful young lady, just gave off great energy, ray of sunshine from what I could see. And obviously DC Youngfly, the one and only. And he's lost her suddenly. And it's just so sad. So sad.
Oh,
it's so sad. The years definitely make it paces, but 1 minute she's there, now she's gone.
Yeah. Oh God.
Very sad. And we wish them all the best. Condolences to the family and everything. And, you know, we wish them strength in this difficult time. Right, so we have our quotable, and it's just one of our quotables. It's one of our very own out of our quotable factory, because you know what's happening? Our quotes are hitting the universe. We're putting it out there because it's time to feed the universe back to see what it can start giving us again. Because, you know, you give and you give it, and then you stop giving it because you think, I'm getting it, and then you forget to stop giving it. So if you want to give it to get it next year, start flinging it in there now. So we're saying that... Right there. Where is it? I can't even see it.
When through lemons,
you better be grateful it threw you anything at all. That's right. That's our remix of. We're trying to keep the natural storytelling alive. It's not AI, because I could have just got the AI to produce as a remix. But that is a real genuine, and we say that to say that it's about gratitude, and it's about the kind of gratitude that allows you to see things for what they are, not deep it too much, just allow yourself to be able to put one kind of foot in front of the other. So, like you were saying, I won't forget what you said that time about when something so big, how do we deal with projects and all the things that we're juggling? And you were saying something about the taking it into bite-sized pieces. And really and truly, but part of that bite-sized piece thing is when something else comes in that wasn't part of the vision that you had, how you maneuver that, what you make of that spilt milk, and how you press on. And that's that.
Totally, man.
Yeah.
Because, well, life is life, isn't it?
Right, because they say...
life gonna throw you lemons.
Right, you know what? Life throw you lemons. Listen, talk about lemons, babe. Hang in. Listen, my girl, Shalice, big up my daughter. Big her up. It's annoying, but big you up for this one little thing, yeah? The lemonade. This girl's been making homemade lemonade this week. And when I tell you the lemonade, right? It's so appropriate. I'm telling you, if we wasn't our full social media flex, I would post, I might even just post the damn lemonade, right?
Hey.
I might just post a damn lemonade because it's homemade with pure love. And I always used to think, there's kids on lemonade on the side of the road. Like, what are they doing? Like, I know you're collecting money for the brownies, the scouts, or whatever, your school, or you're selling the cookies and doing all of that in lemonade. But is it actually nice? And this lemonade is banging. You could bottle it and sell it tomorrow. And just for that, and her doing it off her own back again, I'll say that's really good, because that's old school way of passing your time. And I like that.
Yeah, definitely. definitely something constructive.
Yeah.
What I was going to say is that life always throws you lemons anyway. Just when you think things are simmering down and life is going good, a curveball will come your way in the form of a bloody lemon. Lemon or lime.
Yeah, for real.
So, you know, like, you just got to wing it, man. You just got to maneuver your way through.
Yeah.
Take it.
Yeah, take it.
Harvest it into something better, into a better situation. Just got to find the strength to do it.
That's it. And finding the strength from different places, and that whether that be seeking help or, you know, talking to a friend, going for a coffee. It comes from coffee or a tea. It comes in different ways, and sometimes you can't see that it takes that one little step from and then the next step and the next step, and not leaps and bounds all the time. Sometimes you've got to take them little steps to get to. But that's what they say. You got to walk before you can run.
Exactly.
Yeah,
exactly.
So if you're in bed today and you can't get up, just try and get up, go and have a bath and a shower. See how you feel.
Yeah, it'll make you feel so much better.
Yeah, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
My mum always says that. I feel like my mum says a bath and a shower. The other day, when you're not feeling well in the winter time, they're going to roll around and your mum says, oh, you just can't have a shower, you know, it'll make you feel better. And it actually works. It actually works. Yeah.
It really does. It does. Just like, yeah, it kind of awakens you a bit and stuff like that.
Yeah. Gets your senses going, doesn't it?
Definitely.
Yeah. Wash the dust off.
Yeah. Or just even, you know, speaking to somebody, speaking to a friend. A problem shared is a problem halved, so...
Yeah. Oh, yes, Manai. Roll with the sayings, girl. Roll with the sayings.
My mum always used to say, well,
yes.
Still, so...
Yes, Mama used to say, take your time, young man. Live the life.
True, though. It's true, babes. It's true.
Mama used to say, hey, don't you rest to get your Lord.
It's true, babes. It's true.
Bring back the 90s. Well, don't literally bring back the 90s. Just bring some of it back.
Yeah.
Yeah, you know what I mean? Because I don't know. Where was he finding our dough in the 90s? I know the bills weren't as high, but the money was...
Down the side of the sofa now.
I didn't see of the car. I didn't see the car. Hey, girl. It's been so nice to catch up with you, darling. As always.
You too, babes.
I'm so glad. Had a great time chatting, and it's the weekly therapy that we love to experience with you guys.
Absolutely, guys.
Yep, so thanks for listening, and as always, welcome to season 2. And there'll be more of this where this came from, or this where that came from.
Mm-hmm. We got you, girl.
Right, we got you. Link us on Instagram, TikTok,
Twitter.
Right.
You know.
Right, subscribe on YouTube. There's a little bit of something up there. And we will eventually arrive at the bus stop before success. And you'll see what that means as we go one day. And hopefully you'll be rooting for us to get there. And just come over. Yeah, just come over wherever you can. Come over. Be a leader or a follower, or be both.
And please, feel free to leave any suggestions, feedback, any reviews, or, you know, any other topics that you feel that we should cover. We are more than happy to, you know, take the time and present those to you throughout the shows.
Right, that's it. That's right. It's been Hustlers Raw 101. I've been Nate. She's been Cam. And
same time, same place next week.
That's right. I don't care about your other friends. Just be good to me.
Love you. Bye.
You just do these 3 things. Pay your taxes. Mind your business. And keep Will Smith's wife's name.
Free up or chop up or go out and get it. Show them the vibe, but they still don't get it. I told them cash, go get credit. Fix your hair and nails longer, you gotta get it. Get deets and grab my bro, you gotta get it. I said arse and line, but they still don't get it. I told her jump on top, don't stop till you get it. Yeah, juice is flying, Saki gang, hard work and merit.